The City of Everett and Everett Community College have a very close, collaborative, supportive relationship. I think our city is incredibly fortunate to have an institution like Everett Community College here serving our residents, and I think it's one of the things that makes us a really strong city with a skilled and talented workforce.
We love Everett Community College nurses. We value the education that Everett Community College provides for the nurses who are going to come and serve here in this ministry. We partner to ensure that we prioritize the nurses for clinical rotations here for precepted experience. We also have the new Nurse Tech program, and so with that, we're able to pay nursing students to come in, get that nursing experience, and then help support them also financially while they're in school, getting that clinical experience that they need anyway to graduate. We start this new program starting in September, and I'm really excited to see how that grows and how that moves forward in order to support the program itself and the nurses who are in the program.
It's really a great partnership, actually, if we think about it, because nursing students coming out of Everett Community College have traditionally been our strongest pipeline into our nurse residency program. And what this partnership with the Nurse Tech program has done is actually helped us to strengthen that partnership by creating an opportunity for nursing students to not only work, as Michelle said, and earn money, but at the same time to be able to earn clinical credits to allow them to graduate.
The Port of Everett values the Everett Community College partnership so much. We've got our wonderful ORCA program out here. They get practical field training in the harbor every single week. It's a real amenity for the students to be able to have real practical experience, and I think that's one of the things Everett Community College does, is they provide kids practical experience, whether it's through Running Start, welding, skilled advanced training. All of that really provides a great opportunity for kids to advance their education, but also do it in a way that's hands-on.
Everett Community College is really exceptional at preparing kids for transferring to the university. I think having an affordable option like this where kids can get a head start and get their education underway close to home and affordable really prepares them for the next steps, and it's absolutely outstanding programs. And then as far as Everett Community College preparing our workforce and creating a skilled workforce, it is one of the things that our employers comment on to me all the time, that what makes them choose Everett or locate in Everett is having that skilled workforce. In fact, when Boeing decided to locate the 737 additional line here in Everett, they said it was because of the skilled workforce that's here. And so the AmTech programs and the vocational retraining programs that exist at Everett Community College are essential to ensuring those career pathways.
They have wonderful instructors there who really make sure that they know what is expected of them when they graduate. Not only is there the didactic learning, there's the experiential learning, and they put all of that together really well and partner that for a beautiful program. So when you graduate, you're ready to walk in and take patients. I myself graduated from there. I felt very prepared when I came here. I was a new grad RN in our emergency department. Very busy emergency department, and I was really well prepared for that, and I really do owe that to the program there.
Well, we're in a unique position here at the Port of Everett because we have 3 elected commissioners, all of which are graduates of Everett Community College. So it starts from our top, and then everywhere from the seaport to the marina to the engineering and planning department, administration. Almost all of our team members in different divisions have some interaction with Everett Community College. We actually utilize the welding program to train our journeymen at the seaport and the marina so that they can better do their job.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see the expansion of Everett Community College, to see it growing east and becoming a full college district there to the north. I think this is something that is very important for our residents. I think about our residents in the Delta and Riverside neighborhoods. Having a college presence right there shows our youth that there are opportunities right here at home, right close to home, for them to take those higher education steps. And I love to see the partnership between Everett Community College and WSU. I think that having those pathways taking down the barriers to your full four-year degree program is so important for young people, and I think that is something that Everett Community College and WSU have done exceptionally well. And I'm really proud of the partnership that doesn't exist in all communities between four-year institutions and their community colleges, and so I think it's just a real added benefit to the universities and colleges that we have here in Everett.
You know, there's something to be said about getting your education in a community and then taking that education and being able to practice it and apply it where you're actually benefiting back to that community. And I think that's something that's unique that is offered through the partnership that we have with Everett Community College, is being able to invite people that are part of the community then to be able to take that practice and put it into action and putting it into caring, you know, into the community. It really deepens the connection that you have with the work that you're doing.
As you know, we've got workforce challenges here in this community, so the more the community college can get the workforce into the environment, the better it is, and I think you guys do a wonderful job with that.
Lastly, I'd just like to share that not only as mayor am I thrilled and excited to have Everett Community College here in our city for our residents, but as the mom of a middle schooler who is already having her college dreams, it is nice to know that she has a great start right here close to home.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
Guys, listen up. This entire season boils down to one word.
Bundle home and auto.
But that's 4 words.
Not if you bundle them. Bundling, just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Our communities need those who grew up in them to show them the way forward. I want to be the local leader that I needed when I was growing up. My name is Tamara Demery. I grew up on the south side of Chicago with my grandma and 6 of my sisters. They made sure that I was able to find my passion. And that's how I discovered basketball and how I found my voice. Through my work with Nike, I started volunteering to work with kids. I tried to create a moment to have a positive conversation to guide them forward. Playing basketball growing up meant uniting the community with something everyone loved. Today, I still use hoops to build a family with the kids I work with and help my community find healing through sport. I want to be the hero that I didn't have when I was growing up. It's on all of us to help the community we came from.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again, coming to you live from Gaffney Field. I'm Michael Gose, and we have softball action for you with Pierce rolling into town. They are taking on your Everett Trojans. We're going to have the national anthem in just a moment, and action on the way, maybe starting a little bit early. The umpires got things rolling pretty promptly here, so we will get underway shortly. Lineup for Pierce, leading off is going to be Mason, followed by Crass, Divine, Beers, Fuyava, Lopez, Loera, Cervantes, and Hargrove. We are going to rise for the national anthem, and then we'll get underway. Beautiful day for softball. Some high clouds up there. Stratocirrus clouds, I would call those, up above us. But otherwise, dry, nice day. A little bit on the chilly side, and there's a little bit of a breeze whipping through here, and it is blowing straight out to center field, which could make things a little bit interesting as we go along. See if we get a few softballs to fly out of here. We've got two games lined up here, so plenty of time if you want to come on down and join us. A lot of space here on either side of me on the stands. If you'd like to join us for a couple of ball games, otherwise sit back, relax, and enjoy everything right on the YouTube. Have us on your phone, your tablet, your computer, or throw it up on the big screen like I do at home. Out in the pitching circle for the Trojans is Carolee Rose Kiali. 10 appearances. She's got a 4-3 record, 45 innings pitched, 5.60 ERA and a 1.78 whip. She's going to be backed up by Haran behind the plate. First, second, and third is Webb, Powell, and Vick. Jensen at short. Then left field to right field. The outfield is going to be Riggins, Balagos, and Dalrymple.
Wearing number 7, the left fielder, Renee Riggins. Batting third, wearing number 15, it's second base, Kendall Paul.
The lineup still taking place here.
Wearing number 10,
we'll be to the action momentarily.
Batting fifth, wearing number 11, the shortstop, Kelsey Jensen. Batting sixth, wearing number 17, the first baseman, Amanda Webb. Batting seventh, wearing
our next Trojan stream will be next Saturday as Bellevue Bulldogs coming into town. We'll have that one for you live here. The men are going to be playing baseball at the same time, but I'll be joining you for softball and then be joining them for baseball on Sunday. So we've got a full weekend on tap for you next weekend. This weekend, it's either off days or road days, so I don't get to join you.
And now, folks, let's play NWAC softball.
And we are ready to get underway. Trojans taking the field. Keali out on the mound from Lihue, Hawaii. Ka'apa'a High School. Right-handed freshman.
In the circle today, it's pitcher Carly Keale, number 10. And catching number 3, Kylie Haran.
Kylie Haran backing her up. She comes from Scottsboro, Alabama. Scottsboro High School. Just a couple more warm-up pitches and we should be underway. And here we go. Leading off for the Pierce Raiders is Shelby Mason, freshman from Auburn. Brooklyn Crass on deck.
Now batting.
And here we go.
Number 6, Shelby Mason.
First pitch from Keale. Taken for strike one. And we are off to a good start. Keale set. Pitch to Mason. Just inside for ball one. Count evens up 1-1. One pitch. Ground ball right up the middle. That's going to be a base hit into center field. Ball goes, picks it up quick and gets it in. Holds Mason to a single. So runner on first. Brings up Brooklyn Crass, freshman from Olympia, Washington.
Number 8, Brooklyn Crass.
Crass steps in to face Keale. And the pitch. Tapper down towards third base. Throw to first is in time, but the sacrifice is successful. Moving down to second base is Mason. So runner at second with one down. Audrey Deviney up next. Deviney is also a freshman. She comes from Federal Way.
21, Audrey Deviney.
First pitch to Deviney. Up and away for ball one. High fly ball into left field. Tracking that is Riggins, and she makes the catch for out number 2. Mason has to stay over at second. So 2 down. That brings up Hallie Beers to the plate.
Catcher, Hallie Beers.
Beers, a freshman from Ording, Washington. Foul ball down the third base line. Starts out 0-1. Keale set. 0-1 pitch. Up and away for ball one. Count evens up 1-1. Beers steps back in the box. Keale is set. 1-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2 on the outside corner. Count goes to 0-2 on Beers, or 1-2 on Beers, pardon me. Keali set. High and outside. That goes to the backstop, and Mason makes it down to third base. So first run of the game sitting out at third with the 2-2 count on Beers. Chance to get out of it right here. 2-2 pitch. Just a little low, dropped inch under the knees. Count goes full 3-2. Beers steps back in. 3-2 pitch. High pop-up in foul territory. Might be playable. It is not. Just outside the fence. Count stays full 3-2. Everybody resets. Beers set again. Keali's ready, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Keali strikes out Beers to retire the side. Going to the bottom of the first inning, we are scoreless. So for the Trojans, leading off is going to be Balgos, followed by Riggins, Powell, Keali, Jensen, Webb, Darlimple, Vick, and Haran. Out of the circle for the Raiders, number 19, Karen Cervantes, a sophomore from Federal Way, making the start for Pierce. Lily Balgos from Marysville, leading off for the Trojans. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Inside for ball 1. Count evens up 1-1. Steps back in. Cervantes is set. 1-1 pitch. High and away for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball gets snagged by the shortstop, Lopez. Bounces the throw over to first base, not in time. Safe over there is Balgos with a single. So leadoff single here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring Renee Riggins up to the plate. Sophomore from Edmonds. Steps in, batting from the right. First pitch to Riggins. Taken for a strike. Riggins steps back in. Gets set. 0-1 pitch. Up and away for ball one. Count evens up, 1-1. Riggins is set. 1-1 pitch. Strike two. Count goes to 1-2. Riggins gets the sign from the coach at third base. One-two pitch. High fly ball. Not quite able to handle that, and that's a fair ball. Went off the glove, landed in fair territory. So Balgos makes it down to second base. Riggins safe at first on a almost infield single. That one was swirling up there in the wind, pushed back into fair territory, and just not quite able to handle it was Deviney. Kendall Paul stepping up from Grand Haven High School in Mississippi, or no, Missouri, no. I don't know my M abbreviations. First pitch was ball one. Ball two. Double steal, ball goes, moves down to third, Riggins to second. Strike one called. Grand Haven, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Count is 3-1. Foul ball off to the right. Count will go full, 3-2. Cervantes set. 3-2 pitch. High pop up. It's going to get just out to the green, and Loria is there to make the catch. One down.
Now batting, number 10, pitcher Carly Teale.
Carly Teale up at the plate. Takes that one, just misses for ball one. Count is 1-0. Oh, thought he said ball. Makes that 0-1. Up and away. That is ball one. Chiali steps in. Cervantes is set. 1-1 pitch. Low for ball two. Count goes to 2-1. 3-0. I thought that first one was a ball. Umpire correcting the scoreboard. 3-0 pitch is low for ball 4. On with the walk is Kiali. And the Trojans have the bases loaded with one down here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 11, shortstop,
Kelsey Jensen stepping in from El Dorado High School in Placentia, California. That one goes all the way to the backstop. We've got a play at the plate. Toss is not going to be in time. Sliding in safe is Valgos, and the Trojans get on the board first. They lead 1-0. Everybody moves down, so we've got runners at second and third now. First base empty. And the count is 1-0. That one catches the outside corner of the strike zone. Count evens up 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Off the glove, and she's going to have to hang on to that one. Lopez not quite able to handle the ball and makes the smart move, not rushing to throw and throwing it away. So a second run comes in. Trojans lead 2-0. We've got runs at first and second. Play was right in front of Kiali there at second base, so she had no choice but to stay put. So coming up to the plate, Amanda Webb from Kamiak High School. Right down the middle for strike one. Webb steps back in. Swing, foul ball. That's going off to the right. Clears the bullpen for the Trojans. Count is 0-2. Cervantes is set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Webb. 2 down now in the bottom of the first. Runners still at first and second.
Now batting, number 2, right field,
Monroe Dalrymple stepping up from WF West High School. She joins us from Chehalis. First pitch is taken low and inside for ball 1. Cervantes is set. 0-1 pitch. That one's in for strike one. Count evens up on Dalrymple, 1-1. One pitch. Inside for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Monroe steps back in. Cervantes set. 2-1 pitch. Misses a little high for ball 3. 3-1. Three-one pitch on the way. Just misses for ball 4. Monroe's on with a walk, and that loads the bases up for the Trojans. Bringing up number 12, Markelovic. She joins us from Archbishop Murphy High School. Comes up from Snohomish. Low for ball one. Vic steps back in. Cervantes is set. 1-0 pitch. Inside, low for ball one, or ball two. Count goes to 2-0. Number 9 hitter warming up on deck is Kylie Horan. Base hit here, and the Trojans will bat it around. Just catches the corner of the strike zone for strike one. Count goes to 2-1. Count goes to 3-1. Vic steps back in. Cervantes set. 3-1 pitch. Fouled back, and the count goes full. Vic back in the box. Cervantes set. 3-2 pitch. Lets that one go for strike three. Down on strikes goes Vic, but the Trojans put 2 across here in the bottom of the first, headed to the top of the second. Trojans lead 2-0.
I've always had a passion for writing and sports. Everett Community College has given me the opportunity to pursue a career in sports journalism that combines the two. The athletic scholarship I received, along with affordable tuition, have made it possible for me to run track while writing for the student newspaper, and my advisors have helped me stay on track to graduate and transfer to a university. I'm Aiden Lur, and I chose EVCC.
IRG Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to
Top of the second inning, it's going to be Fuyava, Lopez, and Loera coming up for the Raiders. Trojans lead 2-0 here in the second. Sina Fuyava from Federal Way, Washington, takes the first pitch. Inside corner for strike one. Kiali set. 0-1 pitch. Right in there for strike two. Quickly 0-2 on Fuyava. The 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. Trying to get her to chase that one, but she doesn't bite. Count 1-2 now. And the pitch. Just a bit high for ball two. Count evens up at 2-2. Kiali gets set. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Goes onto the roof of the Boys and Girls Club. Slowly roll back down here. Count will stay at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. It's going to get through to the center field. Ball goes is up with it quick. Holds Fuiava to a single. So with one on. That's going to bring Amelia Lopez to the plate. Lopez, a sophomore from Puyallup, Washington.
Now batting, number 18, Amelia Lopez.
Lopez steps in the box. Very open stance. Fouls it straight back. Oh, the count is 0-1 on Lopez. Steps back in. Chiali set. The 0-1 pitch. Low and inside for ball one. Count evens up 1-1. Lopez is set. Chiali's ready. 1-1 pitch. That one bounces inside right over the shoes of Lopez. Count goes to 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball going back on it as ball goes. She's at the wall. She'll make the catch for out number one. Fuiava goes back to first as she was about halfway between first and second. So one down.
Now batting, number 10, Emma Loera.
One down, Emma Loera coming up to the plate. Loera, sophomore from Puyallup as well. Steps up with the rocket pop colored bat. First pitch is taken inside corner for strike one. Bat kind of makes me want the ice cream truck to come by, but it is a little chilly for that here in late March. 0-1 pitch. Just misses, a little low for ball one. Count is even at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Ball two. Count goes to 2-1. Chiali is set. Her 2-1 pitch. Low and inside, skips that one in. The count goes to 3-1. Loera danced away from that one. Chiali not happy with that right now. Three-one pitch. Check swing. Ball four. So on with a walk is Loera. Runners at first and second now with one down.
Number 19, Karen Cervantes.
Going to bring the Raider pitcher, Karen Cervantes, to the plate. Chiali's pitch. Right in there for strike one. Cervantes steps back in. 0-1 pitch. Misses up and away for ball one. Count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count goes to 1-2. Kiali set, 1-2 pitch. Just misses that outside. Count will even up at 2-2. Kiali set, or 2-2 pitch. Fouled back, so the count will stay at 2-2. Two on, one down here in the top of the second. Trojans lead 2-0. Cervantes ready. Kiali is set. And the 2-2 pitch again. Foul back. Up onto the roof of the Boys and Girls Club. That's going to roll out the other side. Well, the count will stay even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Down on strikes goes Cervantes. So 2 on, 2 down now here in the top of the second.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 26, Amori Hargrove.
That's going to bring Amori Hargrove to the plate, number 9 hitter, freshman from Puyallup. First pitch to Hargrove, taken for ball 1. The lefty right fielder steps back in. The 1-0 pitch. Line shot into center field. It's going to hang up there, and Balgos is able to make the catch for out number 3. So a couple runners get stranded out there. Headed to the bottom of the second inning. Trojans lead 2-0.
It begins with the ball. You see, a ball is not just leather and rubber. A ball is the seed that communities grow around. We're talking split-second moments that become indelible memories. It creates lifelong friendships. It's a reason for people to celebrate. A ball isn't just a ball. It's a life lesson. It's a tool you use to pursue your best. It's how you earn your greatest victories. How you learn to deal with failure. It's a test that you pass. It's a dream that you catch. It's a future you hold in your hands.
Bottom of the second inning, back to the top of the order for the Trojans. Balgos, Riggins, and Powell coming up.
Now batting, number 3,
No, pardon me, not to the top of the order. We had one left at the bottom of the inning. It's going to be Haran, Balgos, and Riggins. Kylie Haran stepping in from Scottsboro, Alabama. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Balgos warming up on deck. Cervantes set, 1-0 pitch. Up and away, that goes to the backstop. Count goes to 2-0. Haran steps back in. The 2-0 pitch. Just catches the low inside corner of the strike zone. Count goes to 2-1. Haran steps back in. Cervantes is set. 2-1 pitch. High fly ball, curve and foul, and just out of reach. Was playable, but not enough time for Davini to get over to get it. So the count evens up 2-2 on Moran. Moran is set. Cervantes. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on something a little bit high. Chased after that one, and she goes down on strike. So one down here in the bottom of the second. That takes us to the top of the order with Lily Balgos stepping up. Riggins warming up on deck. High. Balgos starts out 1-0. A 1-0 pitch from Cervantes. High fly ball into center field. Not quite into center field. Looked a little deeper, but Loera is able to go over and get that one just on the green part of the field turf. So 2 down now. Brings Renee Riggins back up to the plate. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch to Riggins is taken for ball 1. Riggins steps back in. Fouls that one off of her own ankle. She's going to walk that off. Foul at the plate. She's going to stop and have a little talk with the coach. I think she's going to be just fine. Just needs to walk the knot out. They're joking and laughing over there as she loosens it back up and looks like she's ready to go. So Riggins steps back into the box. Count is even at 1-1. Cervantes is set. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Count will go to 1-2. Powell is warming up on deck if we can get to her. The 1-2 pitch. Inside as she snaps that leg back, doesn't want to get it hit twice. Count evens up at 2-2. If she hadn't have moved that right leg, it would have been right about the same spot. Two-two pitch. Ground ball to third. Fuyava is up with it, makes the throw over to first. It's in time for out number 3, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3, bottom of the second inning, heading to the top of the third. Trojans still lead 2-0.
Behind everything we do is a why. You can do it to raise your game, or to raise the whole game. You can do it for your goal. Yeah, that goal. Or you can do it for the common goal. Hey, sometimes you just gotta prove you can do it. Again, and again. Do it to set the bar. Yeah. Set a record. Do it to set an example. Do it to break a sweat. Break a perception. Or do it to break free.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Do it to continue a legacy. Or do it to begin one. When you do it for your why, you can't be.
Top of the third inning, Trojans lead 2-0. Top of the order for Pierce coming up. Mason, Crass, and Deviney on the way. Moran coming back to take her place behind the dish. And we are ready to go. Mason stepping in. Kiali set. Pitch taken just a little bit high for ball one.
Number 6, Shelby Mason.
Kiali set. 1-0 pitch to Mason. Fouled off to the right. It's going to go out of play. And just short of the Boys and Girls Club roof back there.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
That evens the count up at 1-1. Pitch from Kiali. Skips in for ball two. Count goes to 2-1. Kiali set, 2-1 pitch. Fouled off the screen. Got to leave it up at 2-2.
Missed it by that much.
So Mason back in the box. Kiali gets set. And the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right back to her. Off the glove. Jensen makes the throw over to first. And it is in time for the out. So we'll call that a 1-6-3. As Kiali snapped at it, was just able to get enough leather on it to deflect it over to Jensen.
For the Raiders, it's number 8, Brooklyn.
Who makes the throw over to first. So one down. Brings Crass back up to the plate. Kiali gets set. First pitch to Crass. Swung on, foul ball. That's coming out behind us. Lands over in the crosswalk. Remember, if you're walking by the Boys and Girls Club, if there's a ball game going on, you need to be aware. In fact, I would probably go on a different street if there's a ball game going on, because we are right next to the street, and the foul back goes right back to where you're driving. A little nubber to the pitcher, throw to first is in time for out number 2. So 1-3 put out for out number 2. That'll bring Deviney back up to the plate.
For the Raiders, number 21, Audrey Deviney.
Deviney, pardon me, stepping up. Kiali is set. First pitch to Deviney. Line shot foul. Went hot off of the screen right up above the dugout for the Raiders. The count is 0-1. Kiali set. One is inside for ball one. Count evens up 1-1 on Deviney. Kiali set for 1-1 pitch. High fly ball. Balgos is running in on it. Paul is going out, and she'll make the catch for out number 3. So 1-2-3, top of the third inning. We head to the bottom of the inning. Trojans lead 2-0.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
This is the story of a boy who was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Bottom of the third inning, Trojans lead 2-0 over the Raiders in game one of our doubleheader here. It's going to be the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up here in the bottom of the third. Paul, Chiali, and Jensen due up. Cervantes gets her side. And the first pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Paul steps back in. 0-1 pitch. Low for ball one. Count evens up at 1-1. Cervantes is set. The 1-1 pitch. Foul ball down the third baseline. That one heads right over to the screen in front of the Raider dugout. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Fuiava is up with it. Throw to first is in time for out number one. One down, and that brings our pitcher back up to the plate, Carly Chiali. Chiali walked her first time up. Steps up to the plate with one down here in the third. Takes the first pitch for strike one. Cervantes set, the 0-1 pitch. Misses up and away for ball one. Count evens up at 1-1. Jensen warming up on deck. One pitch. Little number down third. Handled there by Fuiava. Throw to first. Pulls the first base off. So Davidi gets pulled off the bag. Safe over there at first is Chiali. So one down, one on for Jensen. Jensen stepping up to the box. Cervantes is set. First pitch to Jensen. Taken a bit high for ball one. Jensen steps back in. Webb warming up on deck. 1-0 pitch. Taking strike at the knees. Count evens up 1-1. Cervantes, 1-1 pitch. A little high for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Jensen back in the box. Cervantes is set. The 2-1 pitch. Misses outside for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Cervantes, 3-1 pitch. Line shot into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw to second is not in time. Chiali is safe over there. Jensen on with a single. We've got 2 on with 1 down. And Amanda Webb stepping up to the plate. Trojans with the chance to add a little on here with 1 down in the bottom of the 3rd. So Webb steps into the box. First pitch is high for ball 1. Webb steps back in. Cervantes is set. And the 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. Count evens up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Little chopper out to short. Handled there by Lopez, but she wasn't able to get the throw and she wanted. Safe over at first is Jensen, and the bases are loaded with 1 down.
Number 2,
Monroe Dalrymple stepping up to the plate. A chance to open this one up a bit more for the Trojans. Monroe steps in. Cervantes set. First pitch to Monroe. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Dalrymple steps in. Cervantes is set. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled that back, and that caught a little piece of beers behind the plate. The umpire's going to walk fresh softball out just to give her a moment if she needed it. She's got the big hockey helmet style mask. Don't think it caught her too solid, so she's doing just fine. So the count goes to 0-2 on Monroe. She'll step back in. Vic warming up on deck. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Dalrymple. 2 down with the bases loaded for Markella Vic.
Now batting for the Trojans, number 12, Markella Vic.
So Vic steps into the box. Bases still loaded, but 2 outs now here in the 3rd. Cervantes pitch. Taken on the outside corner for a strike. Placed that one very precisely. 0-1 pitch. And that one gets a piece of her. So Vic is on, hit by a pitch. Everybody's going to move up a bag. Coming in to score is Chiali. So the Trojans lead 3-0 now. That one had a little heat on it and just wandered a little bit too far inside. So number 9 hitter, Haran, coming up to the plate. We are going to get the trainer out just to take a look at things. Looks like she might have caught that one on the hand or the wrist. It came up and in. She's saying she wants to stay in. It looks like they're convinced. She gets her way. All right, so Vic is going to stay over there at first base. Haran stepping up. Base is still loaded with 1 in here in the third. Top of the order warming up on deck for the Trojans. First pitch to Haran. Ground ball to third, and taking him right to the bag is Fuiava for out number 3. So 3 left stranded out there. Cervantes probably wiggles off a little easy there with just 1 run coming in to score. After 3 innings, the Trojans lead 3-0.
Hey, Ratchets, look! I'm you!
Jake from State Farm. You couldn't find a stand-in who looked anything like me?
Have you seen mine?
It's like looking in a mirror, right?
Now that one makes sense.
Look, guys, I don't even have a stand-in.
Of course you do.
Hold on, is that Drake?
That's right. Drake from State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. Stand-ins don't have lines.
Oh, okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I chose Everett Community College because I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and we are all first-generation students. All my sisters came here, so I'm following in their footsteps to pursue higher education while saving money. My advice to others would be to be proud for considering a community college, especially Everett Community College, because it's a beautiful, diverse, and inclusive campus that is really worth attending. Take your next step at everettcc.edu.
Top of the 4th inning. Trojans lead 3-0 now. It's going to be the number 4-5 hitters coming up. Beers, Fuiava, and Lopez for the Raiders.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 2, Hallie Beers.
Beers stepping in, facing Kiali out there in the circle. First pitch to Beers. Ground ball. Handled there by Jensen. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. So 1 pitch, 1 down here in the 4th.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 31, Sina Fuiava.
Going to bring Fuiava to the plate with 1 down, nobody on. Kiali's pitch to Fuiava. Taken for strike 1. Fuiava steps back in. Kiali gets set. A little low. So ball 1, count evens up at 1-1. Kiali gets set. The 1-1 pitch. A little low again for ball two. Count goes to 2-1. One 2-1 pitch from Chiali. Just misses for ball three. Count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch. Just misses for ball four. So on with a walk is Fuiava. One down, one on for Lopez coming to the plate.
Now batting for the Raiders, number 18, Amelia Lopez.
So Lopez stepping up to the plate. Takes the first pitch, strike at the knees. Starts out 0-1. Just misses outside for ball one. Count evens up 1-1. One pitch. Inside for ball two. Low and inside. Count goes to 2-1. Chiali is set. 2-1 pitch. Line shot right over to Vic. Throw to first is not quite in time. Diving back to the bag is Fuiava. But Vic makes the catch over there at third base for out number one. For out number two, pardon me. Two down. Loera coming up to the plate. First pitch to Loera. It's taken low and in. Ball one. One 0 pitch. Inside for ball two. Two 0 pitch. Fly ball in left field. That's going to drop just in front of Riggins. That's going to get by her. It's going to roll over to the track. Balgos is there to cut it off. Throw in keeps the runners on the base paths, but now runners at second and third with two down. Loera with the double. It's going to bring the pitcher, Cervantes, up to the plate.
Number 19, Karen Cervantes.
Cervantes with a chance to put some on the board before she goes back up to the circle. Taken for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Low and in for ball one. Count evens up at 1-1. One pitch. Little nubber out to Paul. Throw to first is in time for out number three. That'll retire the side. So runners get stranded out at second and third. And the Trojans still keep the Raiders scoreless as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's 3-0.
I'm using my voice for representation. I'm black, I'm Muslim, I'm a woman. My name is Fatria Mohammed, and I'm the founder of the Muslim Women's Summer Basketball League. I was born in Oromia and came to Canada when I was 10. I didn't even know the language yet, but my PE teacher encouraged me to play basketball. I fell in love with hoops. Toronto is so diverse and multicultural. I want to offer that space of inclusivity to other girls too, even when they are the only hijabi on the court. The culture of basketball, the togetherness, the sisterhood are the reasons I chose sport management as a career. We will show the world Muslim women are strong and powerful. We will bring down stereotypes as we build up our game. Women supporting women is what's going to push us further in life.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Trojans lead 3-0. Top of the order coming up, 1, 2, 3 hitters, Balgos, Riggins, and Paul coming up. Balgos led off the game. She's leading off the fourth here. Her third time up to bat. Lily steps in, 1 foot, and there she's been all the way in the box. Cervantes, her pitch. Just a little bit high for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. A little low. Ball goes, showing at 5-4 on the roster. Not a lot of strike zone to aim for Cervantes. And the 2-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. There, she got it right in there. Count goes to 2-1. Riggins warming up on deck for the Trojans. Two-one pitch. Lions fly ball to left field. That's going to drop in off the top of the fence. Stays in play, and coasting in with a double is Lily Balgos. Trojans have something going here in the bottom of the fourth. Balgos on second. Riggins coming up to the plate. And Paul warming up on deck. That one was on a rope into center field. All right, Riggins steps up into the box. She drops down a bunt down the third base line. Throw to first, and nothing is going to happen there. Perfect bunt. Fuialva had no play at third or at first, so she hangs on to that one, and the Trojans have runners at the corners with nobody out. It's going to bring Kendall Powell up from Grand Haven, Michigan, Grand Haven High School. First pitch to her is outside. Coming in, sliding in to score is Balgos. Trojans take a 4-0 lead. Riggins moves down to second base. So a run comes in to score. The force is taken off the board. And Paul steps back in with a 1-0 count. Cervantes is set. A 1-0 pitch. Fly ball foul down the right field line. That curls around and bounces off the top of the Boys and Girls Club. It's rolling back down now. I thought it was going to bounce over the other side, but it couldn't quite get over the peak. Count is even at 1-1. And the pitch. Low for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball to short. Lopez is up with it. Throw to first. It's low. It gets on by Deviney. Coming in to score is Riggins. Safe at second base is Paul. The Trojans lead 5-0. So throw would have been fairly close, but I think they would have had a shot at her, but it was a little bit low and skips under the glove of Deviney. That brings Keeley up to the plate. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. So, Keali stepping in. Runner on second. Takes the first pitch for strike one. Cervantes is set. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. She makes a throw over to first. That's good for out number one, but moving on down is Paul over at third base. So Trojans have a runner over at third now with two in. One down. That's going to bring Jensen back up to the plate.
Now batting for the Trojans, it's number 11, Cassie Jensen.
Jensen steps into the box. Cervantes leans in to get a sign. And the pitch. Taken all the way for strike one. One misses outside for a ball. Count evens up at 1-1. Inside for ball two. So 2-1 on Jensen. Webb is warming up on deck. Foul ball. Count will even up at 2-2 now. So Jensen steps back in, count even at 2-2. Cervantes pitch. Inside, not going to say that, caught a little piece of her shoe. So runners at the corners now with Jensen on at first. That's going to bring Amanda Webb back up to the plate. Webb steps in with 2 on and 1 down. 2 in already here in the bottom of the fourth. Base hit will bring 1 more. Low and in for ball 1. Webb steps in. 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike one. Count evens up at 1-1. Webb steps back in. Runner goes. No throw to second. They make the throw at third. Diving back in there was Paul. I think they were hoping for the throw, seeing if they can score Paul, but they They let Jensen have second, so runners at second and third now. Takes away the force. One down. Low and in for ball 3. Count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch. Outside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded once again. Dalrymple coming back up to the plate.
Number 2, Monroe Dalrymple.
Dalrymple stepping in with one down and a chance to do some real damage here now. 2 in already. Bases loaded. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Can't see the bullpens, but I'm hearing there could be some action going on in the Raider pen. Fly ball down the right field line, and it's going to hang up there. Hargrove makes the catch. Coming in and scoring is Paul. Jensen diving back to the bag at first is safe. So with the sacrifice fly, that gives the Trojans a 6-0 lead with 2 outs. So with 2 down, that's going to bring Vic up to the plate. And catches the outside corner for strike 1. Check swing, foul at the plate. So Vic steps back in. Cervantes, 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to third. Fuyava makes the throw first in time for out number 3. That will retire the side, but the Trojans bring across 3. As we head to the top of the 5th inning, it is Trojans 6, Raiders nothing.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
On to the 5th inning where the Trojans lead 6-0 over the Pierce Raiders.
For the Raiders, number 24, Amori Hargrove.
So it's going to be the number 9 hitters, and back to the top of the order for Hargrove, Mason, and Krass. Hargrove, the only lefty in the lineup for either team so far today. That one drops in for a base hit. So a 1-pitch single. It's Hargrave. Safe at first, brings us back to the top of the order with Mason coming up. First pitch to Mason is taken for ball one.
Now batting number 6, Shelby Mason.
Chiali is set. A 1-0 pitch. Strike at the knees. Count evens up 1-1. One pitch, fouled off. It's off high off the screen. Count goes to 1-2. Mason steps back in. Chiali is set. The 1-2 pitch. Misses inside for ball 2. Count evens up at 2-2. Chiali set. The 2-2 pitch. Misses up and away. Count goes full 3-2 on Mason. Chiali set, the 3-2 pitch. Up and away for ball 4, and Mason is on with a walk. So 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the 5th. It's going to bring Crass up to the plate.
For the Raiders, number 8, Brooklyn Crass.
First pitch to Crass. Up and away for ball 1. Chiali set. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Count evens up at 1-1. Chiali is set. 1-1 pitch to Crass. Low and in for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Runners at first and second. Nobody out in the top of the 5th. Two-one pitch. Up and away. Crass steps back in. Chiali set, 3-2 pitch. 3-1 pitch, pardon me. Now it goes to 3-2. The count fills up. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Down on strikes goes Crass. So 1 down. That's going to bring Davini up to the plate. Or is it? Looks like we are going to get a pinch hitter. Looks like Jaden Johnson is going to step up.
Substitution for number 21, Audrey Davini. It's number 17, Jaden Johnson.
So Jaden Johnson stepping up. Johnson, sophomore from Bonnie Lake. Another lefty. First pitch to Johnson. misses outside for ball one. One 0 pitch from Chiali. Outside corner for strike one. Count evens up 1-1. Chiali is set. 1-1 pitch to the lefty. Just misses the outside corner for ball two. Count goes to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Fouled straight back. Right in front of us. Count evens up 2-2.
Listed by Zach Muskie.
Just above our field microphone. Sorry if that was a little loud. Chiali set. 2-2 pitch to Johnson. Fly ball into center field. Going back as ball goes, and she'll make the catch on the track. Runners tag up. Oh, they had the runner at second, but couldn't quite hang on to it on the tag. So safe over there is Mason. Hargrove over at third. So two down now, but runners at second and third. So I'm going to bring Hallie Beers up to the plate, and we're going to have a little visit out at the circle. Don't think there's any kind of a hook going on. Just going to discuss strategy, settle everybody down. Looks like we are ready to go. So Beers stepping up with runners at second and third, but two down now. The Raiders trying to break the shutout here in the top of the fifth. A little high for ball one. Count 1-0 on Beers. Fuyava warming up on deck. Trojans want to see her in the sixth inning. High fly ball fouled on the third base line. Going to go out of play. Very, very deep, but foul. Count evens up 1-1 on Beers. Chiali set. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, and that one is hooking foul as well, but a lot closer. That one was foul by about 2 feet. If it was fair, it would have stayed in the park. It would have gone well into the corner. So it's a long strike two. Count goes to 1-2. Beard steps back in. Chiali is set. 1-2 pitch. Pop up. Playable. Ball goes coming in. She'll make the catch for out number 3. That will retire the side. So runners stranded out at second and third, and the Trojans still holding the Raiders to a 0 out there as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Trojans lead 6-0.
Physical and Hand Therapy is the Northwest premier physical and hand therapy group, with over 35 clinics located throughout the Puget Sound area and multiple located throughout Everett. There is an IRG clinic located in a neighborhood near you. Our neighborhood clinics provide compassionate and individualized care in a friendly environment. The clinics use the latest techniques and technologies to achieve exceptional results. Head to irgpt.com to schedule your free movement screen today.
So new pitcher out in the circle for the Raiders. Aspen Evanson coming in. Evanson from Bonnie Lake, Washington. And a few other changes out in the field I wasn't able to catch as people.
Number 17, J.D. Johnson.
So Jensen up at the plate, leading off here in the bottom of the fifth.
For the Trojans, number 3, Kylie Haran.
Pardon me, Haran leading off. So the number 9 in the top of the order coming up. Haran, ball goes, and Riggins. Fly ball down the right field line, hooking, just fair. Haran. So back to the top of the order with the ball goes coming up to the plate. That one gets low and gets away. Scampering over to third base is Haran. Trojans have the 7th run sitting over there at third base. They can bring it in. One 0 pitch to Balgos. Fly ball, and that one is going to stay foul. Not quite playable, as it's just across the fence. Count evens up at 1-1. So the count is even at 1-1. Trojan dugout getting rowdy off to our right. Evanson's pitch. Up and away for ball 2. Count is 2-1. Two-one pitch, ground ball right up the middle, snagged out there by Lopez. Her throw to first is not going to be in time. Gets dropped out there anyway, so coming in to score is Haran, and the Trojans lead 7-0 here in the top of the 5th. So with the 7-0 lead, brings Riggins up to the plate. First pitch to Renee is taken for a strike. Starts out 0-1. One pitch is low for ball 1. Count evens up at 1 apiece. Riggins steps back in. Evanson is set. 1-1 pitch, low and away for ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. Riggin steps back in. The 2-1 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Going back and making the catch out there is Hargrove, pardon me. She makes the catch for out number 1. So with 1 down and 1 on, it's going to bring Powell up to the plate. Steps in, facing the lefty out of the circle. That one comes right across the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled off to our right. Count goes to 0-2 on Powell. Chiali's warming up on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Foul ball again. Staying alive. Evanson set. The 0-2 to Kendall. High for ball 1. Count goes to 1-2. Evanson set. The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, hook and foul, and right off the top of the fence, bounced back in. Could have been playable. Not quite able to get there in time as Hargrove. So the count stays 1-2. Beers goes out and delivers a fresh softball to Evanson. Powell steps back in. A 1-2 pitch. Strike at the knees. Runner goes. Throw. Can't quite be handled. Doesn't quite go far enough away to advance. Ball goes down to third. She is safe over at second base. So 2 down for Chiali. Evanson's pitch, taken for ball 1. Low for ball 2. Count goes to 2-0 on Chiali. Jensen warming up on deck. She wants a chance here in the 7th. Or in the 5th, pardon me. Line shot off the glove and into right field. Coming around to score is Baldos. Up with an RBI single is Chiali at first. And the Trojans make it 8-0. And that is going to be ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in the 6th inning and the Trojans take an 8-run lead. So game 1 is going to be called. We're going to take a little break here, and I will see you on the next stream over as we've got a doubleheader here. Game 2 will be coming up shortly once the players get a little break, get a little re-warm up, and I will see you over at the next stream. Here in game 1, Trojans take it 8-0 in the 6th inning. I'm Michael Gose. I'll see you in just a bit.